Today's IGTV is all about our 3 stone rings. We saw a huge increase in popularity and demand for this design over the last year, so we want to talk to you guys about the options you have for different shapes and cuts when you're building your 3 stone ring with us. The first design that I'm going to show you today is a very traditional classic 3 stone ring. So what a lot of people might associate as like a typical or traditional 3 stone ring would be a round brilliant center stone, and these are tapered baguette side stones. So there are 2 kinds of baguettes. There's straight baguettes that would be even widths at each side. These taper, so the edge is a little bit thinner than the thickness up here. So these are called tapered baguette side stones. Baguettes are actually a step cut stone, and they're paired with the round brilliant center stone. This is a very traditional 3 stone ring design. The next side stone we're going to talk about are trapezoids. So 2 things about trapezoids. They're actually cut into different faceting styles, one being step cut and one being brilliant cut. So essentially when you're building a 3 stone ring and you have a step cut center stone, like an emerald cut, typically you would pair that with step cut trapezoids. Or if you have a brilliant cut stone like a radiant, you would pair that with a brilliant cut trapezoid like this one. Besides the step cut and brilliant cut options for a trapezoid, they're also cut in different variations for their overall shape. So you can see the traps that are paired with the radiant cut are kind of shorter and wider. And then the step cut traps here are a little bit more elongated and then more narrow. So both faceting styles are cut both ways. So there's a lot of different variations and options for your trapezoids if you choose that for the side stone for your 3 stone ring. Here's a quick example of what a shorter and wider step cut trapezoid would look like. So these are the elongated ones you saw previously, and this pair was cut to be shorter and wider. They matched up really nicely for this Asher cut center stone, but that's the difference in the overall shape style of the trapezoids in the step cut variation. This combination is not as common. Here we have a brilliant cut cushion center stone, and we actually created this ring with step cut trapezoid side stones. So like I said before with the radiant, when you have a brilliant cut center, typically you would do brilliant sides. However, the step cut traps gave this ring a little bit more of a vintage antique look, so sometimes it's okay to mix the faceting patterns and the cuts. The next side stone I want to show you are called bullets. So these are not as commonly used, but we do get requests for them every so often. Very similar to the tapered baguettes that I showed you in the beginning, where they kind of taper towards the edge, but these also come to a point where the tapered baguette is going to be a flat bar at the end. The bullet is going to kind of come out into a triangle shape at the very end. And typically you would do a V prong like this to protect the point of the bullet-shaped side stone. Pear-shaped diamonds are a really popular shape for a center stone, but they also make really beautiful side stone options for a more rounded center stone, like a round brilliant or like this beautiful elongated oval. Round brilliant diamonds can also be used as side stones, as in this example here, which is a Meghan Markle inspired 3 stone ring. So it has a cushion cut center stone with round brilliant side stones. This exact model is actually a moissanite 3 stone ring. So we can also make 3 stone rings with either all moissanite center stones, or some of the options are only available in diamond. For example, the bullets that I showed you earlier and some other fancy shaped sides are only going to be available in diamond, so you can do a moissanite center stone and pair them up with diamond side stones. We also have a really beautiful inventory of our precious and semi-precious gemstones that can be turned into 3 stone rings. That can be an engagement ring alternative or worn on your right hand as a cocktail ring. This is a cushion cut sapphire center stone with diamond trapezoid side stones. One very important point I wanted to show you guys about our 3 stone rings is that they're all designed so that a wedding band can sit flush. That's very uncommon. Typically you wouldn't see that, especially with a more elongated center stone like this radiant. the way that traditional 3-stone rings are built, you would end up with some space or a gap between your wedding band and the engagement ring, but we make all of our rings custom to order, and we tailor the basket underneath the diamond so that when you put it on with your wedding band, it's a perfect flush fit. There's 2 more side stone shapes that we get requests for a lot, one being these, they're called epaulette side stones. So they're pretty much step cut. They're a really nice addition for an oval or an emerald cut. They create a little bit more of a vintage style look. The other shape we get a lot of requests for are these beautiful half moon side stones. These are a really nice complement for a cushion cut center or also an oval. These look really nice with it. I'm going to show you what we do when we're designing a 3-stone ring. So for this oval shaped center stone, I'm going to pair it up with the half moons to show you what that looks like. So basically when we're making a 3-stone ring, we'll use this case which has a sticky back, so we can place the center stone and the side stones in here to see exactly how they're going to line up for proportions, and also to make sure that they're a perfect quality match. So we place both side stones in here, line it up right with the center stone, and then the nice part about this is that if you're in store, we can actually flip this over and you can essentially try it on and see the finger coverage on your hand and exactly how those side stones are going to look proportionally, and to make sure the quality is a great match for the center. This case also closes perfectly, so if you're a remote client, we can set up a couple of these and show you exactly how the side stones are going to look with the center stone that you selected. Next, I want to show you how nicely those epaulette side stones pair up with a step cut center stone like an emerald cut. So the epaulette side stones give you a very similar look and feel to the step cut trapezoid side stones, but they are a little bit more of a vintage vibe if you want more of an antique style ring versus a very classic or traditional 3-stone ring. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about some of our side stones and how we build our 3-stone rings. We just released a new page on the education section of our website if you want to learn more about all the different side stone options. Thanks for watching.